A lot of pressure, man.
Yeah, it is.
Evil,
Knievel.
not our real names.
Nailed it.
Oh, you want me to do my bit? Okay, here we go.
Who are those guys?
Who are those guys?
You're gonna love it. It's just a little independent.
That might have been too much, man.
Oh, look at us.
Was it too much?
Well,
Are
I
you
don't
gonna love
normally, I don't normally listen to the intro the whole way, and this was my first time. It feels like it gets louder at the end.
You? What do you mean you don't?
I don't usually
We
have the
usually,
headphones
like,
on the whole time.
dance to
You're-
it.
Yeah, I just hear
Go
it kind of
topless.
in theory. Yeah, take our tops off.
Thanks to Andy's
I like to start with
Sedaris movies. Yeah, we shouldn't have watched that movie before we started.
We are a little primed, would you
Ooh.
say?
I'm in my prime.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Little Independent, the podcast where friends usually talk exclusively about independent, obscure, and just plain weird movies. My name is Ryan.
And I'm Todd.
Hi, Todd.
Hi, Ryan.
Well, that was a good one.
Okay.
I will admit to you that I am very excited about this unique episode, and
Yeah.
I'm very glad that you made the suggestion to do it. Let's just say in the way that we're doing it. So, thank you.
Like I said, topless.
Well, I mean that's a good start, and that may stay. I hope you
Yeah.
don't mind that I
We-
put X's over my nipples.
We
but,
are keeping the pants on.
Yeah, I just have oversized nipples.
that
and
why
I'm
you-
insecure?
Is that why you said usually?
No, my pants are off.
Well, see, you're up against the table there. I can't
Yeah,
tell.
I know you couldn't tell anyway.
What?
So should we tell?
You said usually, so was that's a clue.
Usually,
You said friends you
Oh,
usually
yeah.
talk about. You added that word for the first time.
yes. Should we tell everybody what we're doing today?
Why don't we do that? They probably want to know.
We are recapping season 1
It's over.
because we thought we would look back and put a little end cap on season 1 and do a little primer. It's that word prime again. Pump you up for season 2. A little sneak peek, whatever that means, and we decided to come up with a fun little exercise relating to season 1.
Yeah, it kept evolving, and then you came up with the final. Let's write a movie with our favorite actors from season 1 in it, and so, and
Is
I
it
was
too
like,
much? We'll see.
No, mine came. I semi cheated, but it just all flooded into my brain. I wrote it down on a piece of paper, and boom, I was done.
I knew you'd have something really well and good for this. Well, what we've decided to do with our little exercise, because we are going to step aside from the typical episode and do something fun. We're going to do an honorarium, our highlights, here in the moment from season 1, movies and things of that nature. And we are going to, each of us respectively, and I don't know what Todd's doing. He doesn't know what I'm doing. We are going to hypothetically cast a movie with our favorite actors from movies from season 1.
Yes.
Is that a good summation?
Yes, I would. The only thing I would change in mine is favorite actors, because we could only pick 6, and I definitely have a ton of favorite actors
Yeah.
from season 1, and 6 would not be the number.
I think we had to put some kind of
you had to put a
restriction
key.
on it because it could have gotten a little out of control.
It would be I love everybody.
Well, and that's one of the things about the show and the movies specifically that you bring. It's shown me actors that I would never have seen, of course.
And back at you, big guy.
Well, and that's what it's about. But we keep coming back to these are people that we are delighted to see. We hope others see them, and they're just really fucking good.
Yeah. And it's just such a fun journey to find these hidden gem actors.
Yeah.
And then see the work they've done, and see their credits, see their history, and even though they may not have gotten the big A list, they're still honing their craft, plugging away.
They're working. I mean, we do a lot of their.
It's just fun to discover that.
We do a lot of their bios, and they do a lot of stuff. I mean, we don't talk about a lot of the TV that a lot of them do. So I'm sure they're fed creatively pretty well. but they just stand out. Some of them have gone on to do bigger things. Some of them are bigger actors in smaller films. And so we hope season 1 has been a good slice because, again, there's a billion gajillion independent obscure, yes, a reference to the episode Slice, but a good cross-section of, what we consider indie movies.
Yeah.
And again, we continue to want to hear from listeners or people who are interested at a little independent podcast at gmail.com and tell us what you think is weird. So I guess I will ask you, who's your standout? Do you have an MVP actor from season 1? Is there one particular standout for you as far as, and I don't know.
I didn't do it that way.
Like,
No, I'd have to.
Well,
I just got brain lock.
And I know, and everybody
one.
knows that you love your notes, and so this will not be in your notes. But I'm just asking you.
Yeah, and I only have one page.
In the moment, do you have a standout movie or a standout actor from season 1?
I can't pick one.
You talk about the waitress and who
I
never
can't.
died a lot. Is that somebody you?
Well, I talk
have-
about
have-
Olga a lot too, which I'm about to.
Well,
so.
I know everybody knows this.
Everybody knows.
If there was going to be a bet on what you were going to talk about most in this episode, we know it was going to be her. So it's okay.
And I gave her own movie. That's just
Yeah.
the kind of guy I
So
am.
we'll see if this exercises that particular demon or not. But holy shit! So not one.
Well, you
actor
put me. I
stands
didn't know
out.
this. I didn't get a chance to prepare.
Wow,
Who's
gosh.
yours? Give me. You got 51 episodes. One person go. I'm like,
A standout actor for me is
your favorite of all of them.
Gosh.
See, it's not easy. It hurts right in the hymen.
I think it's Till Lindemann.
Fuck.
I'm just kidding. It's not Till Lindemann.
I don't know. I cringed. People need to see that if you don't know who that guy is or see that concert so
Yeah.
that you understand where Ryan comes from deep within his soul.
Yeah. One of my standouts, maybe Courtney Palm. She'd be a big top takeaway from season 1. Lake Bell is a real highlight. I think In a World as a fully rounded movie was really good, and that's the thing about the show is that you, and I say it a lot in season 1, you bring me movies I never would have watched.
Yeah.
And I think
And you
that's
did-
one
same.
that's more of your speed. I felt good bringing that to the table because I'm like, this is kind of a Todd pick in a world, in a unique way, because it's really indie. It's a little more maybe heartfelt, but it's a movie about movies, which we've done a bunch too.
Yeah.
That's
Film,
wild.
Film Fest is one of my faves, so spoiler alert.
Okay, so what's an actor from Film Fest? That's weird. But
the dominating blonde, the producer. Yeah, go.
Okay.
She stands right out. She's the one he turned down. Like he got there too late, and she had already picked up another date, and then the
Yeah.
girlfriend finds out. Remember?
Okay. Yeah.
Very strong actress.
Yeah.
Actor. Yeah.
That's true.
Powerful.
And it would have been interesting to do, and I didn't do this. Probably the laziest episode we've done, but
Right. So much prep.
data about, did we do more dramas, more comedies, things like that. But I
There
wonder.
was a lot of horror.
And we talk about
I
how
think so.
independent, it's easy to go to that well. I do a lot.
Yeah, they're there. In fact, my next pick is going to be one.
Well, I am not ashamed to restate my opinion that horror actors, I think, are just amazing. They have to do a lot. Fear as an emotion is tough. Terror, hard on the vocal cords, hard physically, the whole thing. And we've just, I constantly watch, especially in the seasons that we're in, horror films that just blow my mind. And people give so much of their guts to those movies.
Speaking of vocal cords and guts, Barbarian Sound Studio comes right out. So we're kind of touching on, before we do our movie, we're kind of touching on some of those films.
Well, I was going to
that we
ask you
liked.
then, surprises. Were there any surprises in season 1? Movies that you were surprised you liked? Any surprises along the way?
Yeah. Geez, Ryan, you're like, there's
You can- you
surprise
see
that
there-
you picked that I like.
Oh no, any surprises? It's okay. Just because I had a couple. Barbarian
Well-
Sound was one of them.
Yeah.
Super surprise. I was like, this was way better than I
Well,
expected.
and that was a request, so I can't take credit for that. Perfume was another one, which was a
Again,
request.
any surprises at all.
Any-
Like a mystery co-host that just you kidnapped and showed up and then you released. Any surprises at all from season 1. And again,
So one of the, and I've said this before, but your films, for me, the first time through, a lot of them I'm just like, huh. And then the
In
second time
theory-
through, it gets better.
Oh, wait, the first watch. you mean.
Yes, the
really?
first watch, and then and then watching it a second and a third time, really they would grow on me.
Do you have an
and
example
it happened so many, almost.
of one that was really hard the first watch and that maybe made a second watch harder?
It was either like The Wrong Guy or maybe like Ass Backwards. or
Okay, one of
those-
the more indie, because I guess I've thrown
the super dry comedy.
dry comedy.
Your
Yeah, I get you.
Your
I get you.
comedy, and
Ass
and-
Backwards was a stretch,
and
I
it's
said it.
for me, sometimes it's, but the more I watch them, the better they get, and that happened every time, I think, with yours.
Why do you think they take an extra viewing those particular comedies? Is it because the dryness isn't your style of comedy, and it takes a
Yeah.
little bit to catch like?
I think it's just me personally, yeah, because I can tell you the first time I watched Tommy Boy, it landed flat, and like, oh, that's like
That's wild.
classic of all time,
And
and it got
again-
so much better. And of course, I love it.
Like our difference, we talked about it in Pulp Fiction viewings.
Oh, God,
Because here's you say Tommy Boy didn't land. I'm shocked.
the first viewing, yeah,
I thought
Yeah.
everybody. No
I
matter
know,
what.
I know. It's so that's why I say it's probably just me and my personality, my takes on them.
I
don't know.
remember, and this is an oldie, and maybe it bears sharing that the time span that we're talking about from the beginning of episode 1, season 1, that's very early and like years ago. So I remember He Never Died. I feel like you
Yeah.
liked it more than I thought you would.
Right.
Do you remember that first run being a slog when you're like, ooh? Do you remember that one specifically? Like, I don't want to kind of have to watch this one again.
It, and I think that one got better too. Now that I think about it, but it was.
It was episode 2, so that was
Yeah. No,
Like
that
my
one was
first
that
pick.
one was good. Rollins acting, the first run through, I was like, and then
Yeah.
the more I watched it, the more I'm like, yeah, I get it.
And I may have
felt his
said
character more.
that I was giving him all of the leeway because of, again, it's well documented my connection to him.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I really was giving him a wide berth right away. So he could have been terrible, and I may not have been able to realize it.
Bow down before him.
But you, you also have done things over season 1 that changed my perspective on movies.
Well,
which I
Most
think are
Beautiful
great.
Island again. Here
Yes,
we go. But
I knew it,
that
yeah.
was the one where we were butting heads, and then I'm like, Ryan, I don't like it when we fight, and you were like, well, the guest people like it when we fight. But at the end, like the whole episode, I was like fighting to make you like the movie,
And part
or,
of me,
or maybe like the character. Was it the character or the
it
movie?
was the character. And
Yeah,
I
mean, she did some terrible things, but she was trying to survive as an immigrant in New York too,
I may have been being
undocumented.
combative for comedy, but I remember in the moment going like, I really did. I was a little short-sighted on her
Yeah.
as a character, which I think is
I still think it's
fun.
ketchup, even though I lost in
Ketchup Gate.
court. Yeah,
Ketchup
ketchup
Gate.
gate came from that. Yeah,
I wrote that down in my notes. I
that's
mused
important.
on the
Episode 3.
well, and that's another thing I was going to say is regrets. Do you look back at like season 1? Because we took some swings and we did
Yeah.
some stuff. Like, do
Yeah.
you have any regrets? Movies?
Like,
that
why
you,
did I pick that?
or just things that we did? Because I've got a couple of that. Like, you know, I've got some regrets. I've got some learning, so I'm okay to share that.
All right, share yours, and that might trigger some for me.
And I've said this before to you, maybe personally, but I regret early on trying to do some bits, like bringing in a news article. You know, our shows are 17 hours long, so why would I want to add, you know, something to that? Why would I do that? I do like our content, so like I thought maybe early on we'd need more to go off, but
Here's one for me. When we did Yes Man, and I called the bookstore and talked to the clerk there.
oh yeah,
And
you did.
I want to do, and I haven't done any yet in season 2. Well, spoiler, we've done it. Talking into the future, but I regret not doing more of that. Now that was the end of towards the end of season 1, that episode, but I want to be more cognizant and try to do, because that I thought was really cool. Actually, talking to, you know, of course, depending on how old the movie is, but I've managed to find a guy that was working in the basement, you know, that was there when they filmed in that shop, and that shop still exists. And I got to, you know, talk to him, and it just adds like a whole nother layer. I mean, even just for me, you know, the appreciation of the movie. Hopefully it transpires to the audience.
You know, buddy, I honestly will have to go back and listen to that episode, but you are the hardcore independent stalwart on our show.
I don't know.
That's
You
the kind of
go pretty deep independently.
That's the kind of shit that we want, right? We talk about wanting to connect with anybody who worked on any of these films.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter if maybe you were walking by the set and you took a dump in the porta potty. And it had nothing to do with it. We want these movies to be seen, and it would be awesome because we're not experts. We just love this stuff. But yeah, it geeks us out when we're able to connect with anybody. Like again,
it was fun.
Arlene Sedaris was a huge moment for me personally. I didn't want to speak for you, but the ability to celebrate her movies and Andy's movies so much, and then be able to, prepare an interview and engage with her, and her being so just fucking awesome and amazing.
Yeah. And to think that, so we had picked episode 50 to be Hard Ticket really early on. I mean, from the beginning, I think. I don't remember if it was first episode or not, but you and I had picked that. I'd say we're going to go 50 episodes.
Yeah.
And number 50 is going to be Hard Ticket. Little did we know we would actually have the producer of the movie do a 40-minute interview with us.
Yeah, that was special. That was
cool. It was one of those put it out in the universe and it answers kind of thing.
All right, well, I'm going to put
what are you gonna
another
put out?
thing out in the universe.
Put your pants on. How about we start there?
One leg. How about one leg?
All right, that'll
I'm just
help.
going to do one leg and one ball.
Tuck, give me
one ball
a,
and one leg.
Give me a tuck.
I want.
Give me a.
wait.
Could I get a tuck, please?
Tucking pod. I would like to. I'd like to have.
There it is.
I'd like to have her back.
Tucking pod.
I'd like to have her back. I'd like, and who knows?
When you say have her back, you
have
mean
Arlene Sedaris
back on the show okay.
Because it would be really cool to do another movie, and who knows if you and I will pick it, but. We have 12.
I want to
we
do
have
Savage.
a lot of favorites.
Savage Beach would
I don't know,
be extraordinary.
Maybe.
Any of them.
Maybe I do. I throw Dallas Connection into the fray. Maybe we do a whole series.
Well, maybe we get Drew on the show, who directed Dallas Connection.
That's what it's about. It really would mean a lot to us to be able to, and does mean a lot to us to connect with the filmmakers. And as more and more film is happening in our little area here. It really is. It's just makes our hearts large.
We are sprouting into. We've sprouted. We're more of a.
We are. Sprouting.
What comes after sprouting? Like, so you got germination.
Yeah, blooming.
Like a peacock.
Do you have any little parts of the show that have made it into your own life?
What are you doing with this? You didn't say it was going to be an interview.
I'm a podcaster, Todd.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
As are you. So step up to
what
the
has
game.
made it into my life?
Yeah,
everything that I obsess about.
I say bulls all the time. Like we say it at home.
tucking, wait. Tucking has become a part of my life. That sounded weird. King Kong King Kong's in my life now because we've done so many episodes that related to that.
Yeah. Bulls is probably the biggest one, and a lot of stuff from Exam.
Don't you do that with like at the dinner table?
Well,
and
it
your
just,
kids repeat it back to you,
and then it brings in other British isms. The Invigilator, I think it was great to break down what that is.
Yeah.
And
Wait, I got to Google that. Hold on.
that we had just a nice twist. We've had a couple of twisty movies. There's a big one in season 2, which is good. So we do have actors that are straddling seasons, which is a little spoiler, which is kind of fun, and that's natural. And I also like how in season 1 and already in season 2, everything is tying into it. Things fold into one another, and there's a million ways you can connect previous movies.
Yeah,
maybe that's just the fabric of Hollywood, or not Hollywood, but just movie making. But I love how, this, when you look into how things are connected and then how actors or directors have taken each other on their journeys.
Well, you're going to really enjoy, because the movie I think you're referring to with the twist and return of an actor with the most wonderful mouth sounds is going to appear in my movie.
This will be interesting to see how this turns out. What do you think of our experiment, Wings of Desire? Because we, again, spoiler alert, we do another experiment so far.
Yeah, I love that we did the blind dates.
2.
So we each did one, right? This past season, you did Wings of Desire,
and
I did Too Tall.
Oh, that was a blind date as well.
Yes.
So blind dates.
We each did one.
What do you? I mean, you're clearly not
I did
shy
one
on it. Yeah, you did.
No. I think it's fun. It's
it
just
is fun.
The movie. I think both of them, the movies didn't turn out to be the greatest, and I don't know that we would have picked them, but it was fun doing the deep dive.
That's fascinating. You just said that.
Like, would I have picked Too Tall to be on the show?
I think so.
Because of the book, I might have.
Watching that movie, I really thought that was a solid pick for you anyway.
Okay.
Because it feels like Film Fest. That movie looks and feels independent.
And I do another blind date in season 2.
Park Jesus.
Little teaser here.
You bring the legit indies. The indie undies.
No, Creep is one.
Okay, there's a merchandising piece.
Undies.
Indie undies. There it is.
Yeah, you get the not a dude swimsuits. We have indie undies and
for men and women. What do you think is our most independent film that we've covered so far?
Trailer Park would definitely be up there.
Really,
I mean, how do we get more indie than Trailer Park?
That's
Film
indie.
Fest maybe, but I think
because
Trailer
of the
Park,
literal.
yeah, because it's literally at a film festival on location. But Trailer Park Jesus, they lived in that trailer park.
That's
and filmed that movie.
Okay, true.
And
subject matter and the look of it.
Yeah, I don't know. That's as indie as it gets, man. I can't
believe. Yeah, I think you're right about that. I also, a thing that made it into my life, because I say it with you, is
my wife.
Nobody gives a shit about you. I think that line in Film Fest is really hilarious.
Wait, well, I thought you were talking. Oh my god, I thought you were talking to me just now.
Yeah, remember how at the party,
you're looking right at me, and you're like, nobody gives a shit about you.
I'm a great actor.
I'm like, Ryan.
I'm a great actor.
Ryan.
I'm an unused talent.
I'm broken.
It's okay. That's what makes us
get the dustpan out and put me back.
All the little pieces. All these.
Dumpty.
Wah, wah. That should be one of the sound effect buttons.
Where were we at? Yeah, you got all those buttons over there.
I know.
Can I hit one?
This may not be the show to do it. I don't know.
Okay. He doesn't like it when I touch his buttons. He gets mad.
I don't know where we actually.
Where were we? What the fuck were we talking about?
Hopefully it was surprises, mistakes, blind dates. I don't know. So a couple of surprises. I really liked The Way more than I.
That's terrible. We both just totally lost.
Well, you derailed us. We're gonna rewind it. And
you need to take 3 shots, people, for that. That was a total backwind.
I noticed
derail.
like The Way was a real surprise for me. A couple of movies I thought this is going to be a slog conceptually because it's not my kind of subject matter, but I outlined the way as that was a nice surprise. That was cool.
So the one thing I prepared for was for you to ask me what was my favorite of the 50, and you just
Your
said
favorite?
my favorite. Yeah, pick one, Todd, and you
Meaning
just
your
name
favorite episode of the podcast or movie?
favorite movie of the
Oh,
51 episodes, and I would go with The Way
Wow, that's good.
because of the message, and
Yeah,
yeah,
I get you.
the whole father and son thing, and all the behind the scenes stuff, and the way it was filmed, and everything
Yeah.
I already talked about in that episode. But so back at you, Ryan. There's 51 of them. Which one is yours?
My favorite movie.
Your favorite movie or episode? I mean, which one of the 51
Forget
is
the
it for
episodes
you?
A lot.
I know it's hard. It's like hard candy.
And we talk about a favorite movie as it relates to award season.
Is it Zombievers?
Well,
Is it
yeah,
is it
for me
Rollins?
it's rewatchability. And I'd probably look and say
Poker Night?
which movie have I watched the most out of all of them.
That's I like that.
That may
Like
be
you're like, which one would I watch?
indicative of what my favorite movie is.
Which one is your blankie
Yeah,
of the 51? Men at Work?
a thousand.
Never touch
Yeah,
a
okay.
man's fries.
So my blankie from season 1 that's wrapped in barbed wire and on fire, that would be Men at Work. Because it's really it's a movie that I just it's
I
in
know
my
it's there on your
soul.
shelf, like ready to
It's
go.
in my soul.
I'm glad. It's funny that I picked that one.
But favorite movie I think is Butter.
Ooh, I love it.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's a good one.
it's just got everything that
A man could want.
Yeah, it's just. I've rewatched it the most. It
And we
has
got
a good
into
message,
we
too.
got in a disagreement and never did agree. It was like agree to disagree at the end of that over whether she was hitting on who's the ball guy.
Cordry.
Yeah, with the girl that goes
Yeah.
up, and I said she was definitely the whole shower thing. I remember from that episode us like going
Yeah,
at it
you
over
were
that,
just-
and I'm adamant that I'm right, and you're adamant that you're
still.
right.
But
Yeah.
that's okay.
Still-
Nobody's right.
Still, episode one.
So that was the first. The first episode. You picked it. Still.
And you know what's funny
Any
is I
regrets?
think I only wrote 2 pages of notes on that episode.
Oh,
how things have grown. I've got them right here. Let me count. Still 2018 one. Look at this, Ryan. 1 page front and back.
The good old days.
So
That episode was 1 hour and 10 minutes,
yeah,
and it's not our shortest.
yeah, it is.
No, our shortest is Happy Texas, 1 hour 9 minutes.
Get the
How about
fuck
that?
out. I
How
love
about
that
that?
movie too.
And our longest movie, our longest podcast.
Big hitter.
Can you guess which one that is?
Perfume.
Well, Perfume.
Oh, Hard Ticket.
Yes, but technically Hard Ticket with the interview. So
If you take out Arlene's 40-minute interview, is Perfume longer?
I think so.
I think it is.
2 hours and 53 minutes.
What a movie.
Bloodsucking Bastards is also that's an outlier. That's an hour and 2 minutes, but still a good movie.
Well, that's because we lost 45 minutes of it.
Yeah.
And we put it out there anyway. The first 45 minutes of that episode
Yeah.
got lost in the transfer, but we decided because we hadn't started talking about the movie yet
Right.
to put it out.
Now,
That's how we ended up with 51.
We didn't get to merch, but we did have some fun takeaways from season 1. Some fun.
Well, we did some local merch. We did a Comic-Con. We gave away T-shirts. We gave away stickers.
Not at the level that I'd hoped it would have grown by now, but I think our leading shirt would be Birth Squirt. That, actually, can't believe you haven't mentioned Birth Squirt yet as a highlight.
No, but it's going to come back in my movie.
Interesting. Interesting. All right. Well, I'm really glad that we recapped a little bit of season 1, and we have.
Did you tell me your favorite? Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
What
Yeah.
was it?
Butter.
Butter.
Yeah. Uh-oh. We're going to have a tough time on this.
Hey, we had a long pregame, so
right.
I'm a little wibbly wobbly.
All right. Well, why don't we let's get to the main event, and so we'll do our movies, and then and let everybody go, I guess. But what is your movie? How did you approach it? And tell us
Oh, I get to go foist.
tell us all about this film and
It's-
your actors, however you want to do it.
All right, let's.
Do you have a title for it? Because I didn't have a title for mine.
Yeah, so I cheated a little bit in that I'm doing a remake.
Oh wow, that's a great idea.
It
It's a
It helped.
tremendous idea.
it helped format it, right?
Very cool.
So, being the time of year, Halloween, and watching all the vampire movies and all the 70s vampire movies,
Okay.
I found this wonderful gem that I hadn't seen before, and it's got a whole cult following, so silly me, and it's the Karnstein Trio, Hammer Films. So the first one of that is called The Vampire Lovers, 1970, an hour and 31 minutes. And I've probably watched it like 4 times, getting it under the skin, and every time I'm like, oh, this would make a killer horror remake film.
Right.
So
Or a
can't-
Cradle of Filth video.
a puddle of mud. So you want to hear a dirty joke?
Sandia.
Kid falls in a mud puddle. Want to hear a clean joke? He takes a shower. Oh, give me that button. Give me a button. Hit. I hit one and nothing happened.
Yeah, that's on purpose. Hey, just keep telling us
You
about
fucking
your,
muted me,
just,
you
just,
bastard.
just keep telling us about your movie there. There are lovers, there's vampire lovers, and
The
there's
Vampire Lovers from 1970, Hammer Films.
All right, cool.
And you love, is it Hammer or Hamer? Because
I think it's Hammer.
It's British.
Yeah.
It's and you
Yeah,
love.
they're a great
Great
organization.
You expressed your love to me for
legendary.
that. So here we go. Let me get my.
So that's the title,
get-
The Vampire Lovers.
Yeah, this is going to be the remake. So we were allowed to pick. Our rules were 6 actors from season 1.
Uh-huh.
So I went with all European actors because this film is set in Germany / Austria.
Okay.
Because it's way back in the Bram Stoker days.
Okay.
So it says like Austria region. So I'm like, well, we need to do the European actors. So that limited quite a bit. But there were plenty.
Interesting.
Yeah. So it is one of the early. Sorry to do this, but a little insight into me, I guess. I don't know. Lesbian vampire movies. It's one of the early ones because it's a female vampire lead, and she is corralling the ladies.
So isn't this
But
your
there
movie?
is a guy in the background in all of this that never says a word who looks like Dracula. So that must be Count Karnstein. They never cast. They call him the Man in Black in the
Ooh,
film,
Neat.
and he is there as they go through the film, sending our lead from rich aristocrat to next castle and taking over and biting the young ladies. And he's just sitting out there on horseback laughing like he's leading it all, but he never says a word. They never say who he is, any of that. So I got a remedy
Was it
for
played
that.
by Johnny Cash?
No.
Did he sue the production?
No.
How many boobs are in this movie?
A lot.
Wow. Okay.
It was Halloween time when I was like, hey,
A time of nudity.
you don't watch movies with boobs? You don't do that?
I sure do.
Okay. So don't give me that look of,
I was just asking.
that grin of,
I'm just. You have to go European because it's hard. I mean, that's a tough.
well, that's how
order.
they sunbathe. They
Yeah.
come right off the beach that
Sure.
way. So, all right. So Carmilla Karnstein is our lead vampiress, and that is played by Ingrid Pitt. Now, you have seen her and know her, Ryan, because she is in a lot. She's like the vampire goddess of Hammer Films.
Oh, she's in the original.
She's
Yeah,
in,
yeah,
a,
I
she's
know.
in a
Yeah, yeah.
shitload of the Hammer
Okay, so
vampire
who is she,
movies.
Who's playing her in your movie?
So, give you one guess.
Okay. There's Olga.
It's Olga. It's Miss Natasha Romanova
That's
from
her
Most
actual
Beautiful
name?
Island.
Yeah.
Although she does go by Natalia sometimes on like Facebook and things like that. And
All right, that's cool. I
she's
like that.
currently a radio host. Let me talk her up.
Oh,
Okay,
Jesus
that's enough.
God.
She didn't answer any of my email or phone calls. I think I got blocked.
What's her lawyer's name? Can you tell us that?
Yeah, I got a cease and desist letter. His name
Okay.
was
Sweet.
yeah, nice. So yeah, Most Beautiful Island, episode 3. And so if you listen to that episode, you'll hear me say that, that she's like the perfect vampire, and I wish somebody would write a vampire movie about her. So, boom, here it is. I didn't write the script on this, but I just kind of outlined for the remake, and she's gonna get the lead in this, and all from from 3 words. Her scene stealing, movie stealing line in Most Beautiful Island, New York ate them, has done it for me and has sold me on her since the beginning.
Wow.
Okay, moving along. So next is Lara.
Lara.
Yeah, not to be confused with the perfume Lara.
Now, what character is this in the movie? Is this like a
Played by, she is the first. So there's three females that get bitten. Typical, right? You got Dracula's 3.
concubine situation?
Yeah,
Okay.
but it's just, I think it's a coincidence or
So
help with
how
the
many-
lighting format. So there's a blonde, a brunette, and a redhead.
the 3
So that's what
like Charlie's Angels of Vampires.
right.
They're the leads. Okay, so
Well, no, they die. Ingrid Pitt gets the lead. So Natasha's going to go through the whole thing until the end, until she gets.
okay.
Wait do you see who's going to do her in?
Oh boy, well,
It's going to be awesome. So Laura,
and European,
Laura is played by Pippa Steele in the original.
right?
So she is going to be. This is the blonde. Are you ready? Do you have a guess? A European blonde.
Oh, swimming pool.
Nailed it, you some bitch. Ludwine
Yeah, there we go.
Sagnier.
There we go. Great.
Yeah. So Julie.
That's really that's good.
Julie
That's
from
good.
Swimming
That's
Pool
good.
is Laura.
But she dies early.
Yeah, she's the first. She goes right away.
So you want to burn a main character on somebody who dies?
yeah,
right
they
away?
did. The hot
Oh,
chicks
wow.
get staked. Yeah.
Wow. Wow. Okay, that's good. I like
so
that.
was at the first dance castle, and then Mr. Man in Black leads us to the next aristocrat
no lines.
castle.
No lines. This person.
The Man in
That's
Black.
cool.
He laughs. He sits on his horseback with
Man
his
who
fangs
laughs,
and his
yeah.
black hat. And
That's cool.
he walks into the dance at this first that Laura's at.
Yeah.
Whispers into the Countess' ear,
Uh huh.
who is the mother, claims to be the aunt of Carmilla, who Olga would be playing, and asks, "Oh, I've got called away. Can I leave her here?" And then boom,
That's cool.
Natasha's going to bite Ludovine.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Okay,
I'm
and then
getting
there's a
excited.
brunette?
I need to go write the script. I'm getting excited about this. All right. So next up, we go to the next aristocrat after Laura has died, and it would be Emma Morton. So this is our
That's the character name.
yeah.
Okay.
Emma Morton is played by Madeline Smith in the original.
What's her defining characteristic? Just aristocratic
She's
and brunette.
she's the daughter. She's the redhead, and she's the daughter of Morton, the castle
this is too
or whatever.
Easy. This is too easy.
You got my redhead?
Perfume?
Fuck. Plum Girl. 100%.
great.
It could have been Laura.
No,
Did you think it was
I
Laura?
thought it was Plum Girl, actually.
She didn't say it. Okay.
Yeah,
I can tell by the smile.
yeah.
I,
Because she's the one
ladies
that...
and gentlemen, he knows me too well. This is
Yeah.
embarrassing. Like you name my whole movie. All right.
Does she have lines in... She says, like, whispery lines, too. So she'd be good in a vampiric
She
thing
goes,
because it's very, like...
Well, she plays the victim, Plum Girl, right? And,
Yeah.
And getting murdered.
She'd get drained by a vampire well.
Yeah, by Olga.
That's really cool. I like that.
So Caroline Herfurth is Plum Girl's name,
Okay.
and that's who gets
That's great.
That's who gets
That's
to play
great.
Emma Morton.
Love it.
And Emma lives quite a while. She goes, she's in most of the movies. So
Okay.
Caroline has quite a list of credits, so she can handle this
Rad.
role.
That's cool. Love it.
Because I could have picked Laura, the redhead from Perfume. I mean, but Plum Girl was my girl.
There's really something about her. It's
Yeah.
clearly like those are the choices in movies
Well,
that
and I watched-
I fascinate by. Like of all the
Yeah.
the people that they had to look at and had to be perfect.
Well, I rewatched her scene, from when he first tracks her, smelling her to the accidental murder, or manslaughter, I guess we call. I don't know. And
Accidental.
yeah,
I
well,
mean, he
he
is
was trying to keep
quiet.
her from screaming, and then he held her breath too long, and she died.
There's also that fun element of that movie that he has no scent. I don't know. Is it vampire lore? They kind of sneak up on you, right? I imagine vampires smell like.
they turn into
Aqua
mist,
di Gio.
like Carmilla.
I feel like they smell like perfume.
Yeah. There's
Remember? The ghost of Estee Lauder in Transylvania 65000. But she's not really. She's just a nympho. Oh, yeah. Anyway. That's cool.
There
I
is
like
a scene
it.
in this movie where Carmilla the guy throws a knife at her, does a stab her in the chest, throws his bowie knife at her, and she just turns to mist, and the knife goes right through
Oh, cool.
and disappears. So
That's awesome.
Natasha, you are gonna rock this.
So those are the three
no, we've only done two.
lead.
We've done the blonde and we've done the redhead now. So now we got to
Olga,
go
the
to
blonde and the redhead.
we have to go to the brunette, and you're not going to get this one unless I told you earlier. I don't think I did though.
Oh, so it's Olga and then three other.
So along with Emma, in the household with Emma, there is the governess Peridot, and she is played by Kate O'Mara, and of course Carmilla bites her too. She's taking over the females. So I went with a brunette.
I
There's
think I have it.
a lot of strong brunettes, but one in particular, just because she really stood out with her short little lines that she had.
Oh no, I'm wrong. Bad Batch.
Remember, it's European.
I thought she was European. Shit.
So,
oh no, I don't know.
no, she's blonde. Suki?
Oh yeah, that's right.
Suki's a
Never mind.
blonde. So, but that's a good call because she is strong.
I thought she was brunette, or I thought maybe you'd be dyeing hair, but you're going for actual.
No, I went
in the
with-
movie.
in the movie that they played what they were. So the governess is played by Kate O'Mara. I think I said that.
Right.
And she is going to be played by Elena from. You already mentioned this movie earlier.
Oh, Most Beautiful Island.
Nope.
Oh.
Barbarian Sound Studio.
Oh yeah, I don't remember that one
So
very often.
Elena is the secretary that is just a total bitch
Yes. Yeah.
that will not sign his
travel
voucher.
Yes.
Yeah.
Good,
Yeah.
good. That's great. Good pull.
Yeah,
dude.
yeah, and she's smoking hot. Got the chops, so she gets to be the governess, who is kind
That's
of
good.
overlooking the
Good energy
household
there,
while
yeah.
Dad is gone and Emma's being chewed up. And
That's
then when she gets investigating too much, then
Fun.
Carmilla bites her.
Fun.
So her name, this actress name, and I'm gonna have to spell it. So Tonia, and it's Greek. Would that be? I want to say Tanya. Would it be Tonia? I have
Get
no
at us.
idea.
Get at us.
And her last name is Sotiro Paulou. Sotiropoulou. She's very Greek. I can say I can't pronounce this poor English boy. American English language boy
Yep.
cannot pronounce this Greek. Don't speak a word of it. Okay, now to our male characters. So I got two spots left. So this would be the version of the Van Helsing guy in this. And his name is the General, and he is played by the best guy in the world to play a General Van Helsing guy
Napoleon
in a Hammer
Dynamite.
film.
Napoleon Dynamite.
Nope. Well, no, in the
John.
original, it's played by
Just kidding.
Peter Cushing.
Oh yeah. Okay.
So
the consummate.
Peter Cushing, the Van Helsing guy immediately came to mind for this
It's got to be
because he's the one that he's gonna do in Carmilla in the end.
It's got to be Hugo Weaving.
No,
And I
he
think he's
wasn't
maybe
in the
playing
episodes in season 1, was he?
The Mule. Anyway.
The
Who-
Mule. He was in the Mule. I can't.
Yeah. The cop.
The cop.
Mustache.
Yeah. Pint of bitter, please. Little shout out to Wolfman.
All right, crap. Who is?
Yeah. So who would play
I thought
Peter
that's
Cushing?
why you would have gone right to it because you watched
Yeah,
Wolfman.
and you're gonna think the tie is rather obvious, but that isn't how it played out, and it's gonna be funny. So
it should be Ron Perlman.
that's who you would pick.
I don't know.
Yeah,
it would
I
be
mean,
interesting.
it's a Van
Because
Helsing
he's
guy.
always the monster.
He's
maybe
gonna
give him-
kill Carmilla in the end, So think Van Helsing, powerful man. It's Peter Cushing. His name is the General, and he's got some crazy Stein last name, but I didn't write it down. Yeah, it's
This
got a
is
long
Till
last name.
Lindemann.
No,
All right. Who is it?
but that would be. Oh, he would be my Frankenstein.
Yeah.
Yeah, that little Alice Cooper
Touche.
quote there.
Touche.
Yeah, Charles Dance
Charles Dance.
from Swimming Pool.
Dewey.
And so the scene that it isn't the
Holy
character.
shit.
Yeah.
That's a great one.
So
Because he plays a vampire in Underworld.
and what popped into my head was the scene in Game of Thrones where he marches in on his horse in front of the little boy king, and the horse just takes a dump right on the floor, and he's so defiant, so hardcore. That is what popped into my head. And then you look back and you go, oh, so Peter Cushing actually plays Laura's uncle, who's going to be played by Ludovine. So you would think, oh, I just picked those two because they played father and daughter in that movie Swimming Pool.
Yeah.
Had nothing to do with it. I didn't even realize that till today. I'm like, oh shit, those two. It was because of the scene in Game of Thrones that was just in my mind to play that Peter Cushing character because
I'm
he's
with
so powerful.
Yep.
Okay. Last but not least, the Man in Black, played by John Forbes Robertson in the original.
Now, does this have to be European?
Now
No
I would
speaking
count.
lines.
I picked European actors.
That's Ron
because,
Perlman, though. That's a good one.
No,
Oh, this is
the
fun.
Man in Black is not Count. And I'm going to name him Count Karnstein because he's running the show behind the scenes, and he's going to get
If
some
it was
lines
William
in my
H.
movie.
Macy, it would be amazing. Just back there, little redheaded.
With big fangs.
Come on, I'm trying to.
Sitting on a horseback with his beaver hat.
I got tons of lotion.
Yeah.
I need teeth lotion.
If you were writing the horror comedy,
doing the Fargo
it
thing.
would be you. Yeah, that would be your role. So that I didn't pick either of those, but you mentioned him earlier. Mario Casas
Okay,
is going to be the Man in Black from Skin of the Wolf.
this is wild.
So that is my 6 cast of characters from the remake of The Vampire Lovers from 1970.
That's great. Well done.
Felt good. It was fun.
I did not consider a remake, and that would have been a lot of fun.
It was only because I was watching this and I'm like, hey, blonde, brunette, redhead.
Okay,
We've got all those.
I know you don't like unscripted, but I'm going to give it to you anyway. You have this cast. Your remake falls through. What's your go-to idea in just off the cuff?
An orgy at Castle Blankenstein. And I will be cast in this movie.
All right. Anyway,
Because I love all my actors.
yeah, you do. You do.
Yeah.
Well, I was fully influenced, and you'll see why.
Okay.
And how.
I'm excited
But
to hear
I
yours.
came up with an original idea that may not be an original idea, or it's kind of a little bit of a morphing.
Well, everything's been done under the sun, right? Beethoven said that, or Mozart. Somebody said that wrote a lot of stuff.
So maybe you can help me with the title. But,
Okay.
it is billed as a sci-fi political thriller.
Is it voting season?
So the idea is that it's a traditional. There is a bad guy. There is so what the villain, their organization has done is found a way to hack the president's brain. Like this villain started out with technology to try to help his son hear more, and there's some disaster that happens and son is killed, blah, blah, blah. But he figures out that like he can receive information from people. So then cut to later, he's figured out how to hack a human brain and control them. So
So you explain how he gets to that technology.
but it starts in a good way. You
Okay.
know what I mean?
Yeah.
So he's kind of
the intentions are good.
Yeah.
Kind of like in that remake of Planet of the Apes, where the virus is meant to heal his dad. Oops!
Electro.
It turns all the apes into superior beings.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So the idea is, and it's a little bit like one of the like Flynn movies where they're trying to brainwash all the men.
We are stuck in the 70s, dude. You and I.
Yeah. But the idea that you can hack somebody and control them.
Yeah.
Like hacking the brain because
there's a cyborg movies
And
like
I
that.
was thinking
they put a
about
little chip on the
an
thing
AI
on the head.
concept, but I like the idea of this one singular person
Okay.
who has this organization who has figured out. So what's happening is somebody finds out about this and needs to put a stop to it.
So you have to cast the evil guy, the evil villain.
Yes.
And you have to cast the person whose brain he's tapping into.
Correct.
Okay.
All right. So what's more interesting? Well, we're going to start with the president. So this is the person who's trying to be hacked into.
The president is going to be hacked into.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's Eddie Marzan. from The Disappearance of Alice Creed.
Oh,
That.
the old guy, the older guy of the two.
Yeah,
there's a young
and
kid.
he's going to have to do an American
I-
accent.
I love that. That guy can do anything.
Yeah.
You could put him in King Kong,
Yeah.
and he could play King Kong.
You could put him in Jessica Lange's role, DeWanda or something. Anyway,
Dwan.
so that's the president. The villain.
Ron Perlman.
Interesting. Well, I went kind of European with my villain as well. Mario Casas.
No, we got the same guy. And he's my man in black.
Yeah.
So he's
Yeah,
the
yeah.
villain.
I can't
He's
believe
the
this.
leader of the villain.
There's so many, but
we did not plan this.
Now,
This is not.
I have an extended
Our
cast.
Menzies are in sync.
Like, were we able to
Wait, did he just say?
to go beyond? I would tell you that there's a bad guy over him, but
Yeah.
So Mario Casas is my villain.
And so, did you, before we did Skin of the Wolf, did you know of Mario?
No,
Because you did, we got
no
an episode
and I
coming
don't know
up.
that he's that good. I just like.
Oh, he's
I-
really
I-
famous over there.
I like him as the villain in this particular story. So
Yeah.
give him the shot to like.
so the way he played in Skin of the Wolf, he would make an awesome. I mean, that's why I picked him too.
Well, I just-
But European, I only had a few choices as well.
I mean, he plays a shithead. I think he could probably play an empathetic, like Cable in the recent Deadpool movie. It's like an empathetic
yeah.
villain because they lost something. Typically, it's a kid.
Does he eat in this movie? You got to cast him eating something, or you got to write a scene eat him something
Yeah.
because that's all you talked about was his slurpy mouth sounds.
Well, our lead in this film is a plucky.
a plucky.
I get that, and maybe it's because her character in Geostorm, not a podcast that we.
What
not a
does
show
she
we
do?
did.
You said it lead.
She's the lead, so she's the person who finds out about this and has to stop it.
like a journalist or
Yeah, something like that.
Okay.
Zazie Beetz
Ooh,
from
wait.
Slice. And my
I
my
need
biggest
more, I
crush
need
in
more.
the world.
Yeah. Shit.
Yeah.
Why can't I picture? I remember we talked about her at nauseum, like my
Yeah.
Olga. So
It was going to be Destiny grown up. So Destiny from Butter grown up. And it's not just racially, but again, Zazie Beetz is my favorite person ever. And I think she'd be,
was she the manager or
Yeah.
no? Okay.
yeah.
Okay. Yep. Okay.
And so
This is fun. We got to do this more often.
she has help. She has help from a tech.
She's got three
From
more
an
people.
an underground tech person, and this underground tech person
Oh.
is, and he's reprising his role in a way, or predating his role in a way from Johnny Mnemonic. It's Henry Rollins as the tech guy. He's this underground and he's got a sidekick.
And is he aggressive? Is Rollins gonna is it gonna unleash
He has
himself?
He has a moment, but he
Because
plays
tech
off.
guys aren't always aggressive.
Watch Johnny Mnemonic.
Okay.
And you'll see. He has a sidekick, and she's just like a street urchin that he found, and he's just kind of adopted, played by Nita Josie Hannah from Psycho Gorman. So put Rollins and the little girl from Psycho Gorman together as our crusty underground tech people.
This is so we're like a total fantasy movie for you. It's awesome because this is exciting because mine was something I would want to see and make, and yours is totally. And I think I think all my movies were my movies, and all yours are your movies except for Skin of the Wolf. But yeah, I could. Yeah, we might have to sit down and write these.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm looking. I have one more, right?
You got that's 5.
All right, all right. I'm gonna go just kind of a off the
Oh,
cuff.
you're picking it now?
Yeah,
This is
'cause
live?
I have a few more that I could do, but
It's hard to pick 6 from 51 episodes
so
of
there's a
movies.
twist in that you think the vice president is already a plant, and she is not, and she's played by Amy Smart
from Scotland, PA.
from Scotland, PA.
Yeah. And
so
that is,
there's a twist in the end in that one, there are way more people that he's succeeded with. So it's left open because like Ed Harris and Geostorm. I don't know why I'm bringing it up again, but like bad guy, you think Amy Smart is already sort of the writing leads you to think like, oh, they've cracked it, but it has to do with like getting to that level. So like it's left with Amy Smart as the vice president does end up helping save the day, but the whole time you think she's bad. Just by just her actions,
Kind
or
of like
not
something
knowing.
else you and I were writing together before.
Yeah. But at the end, she ends up being good, helping save the day.
Right.
But it's left open because you're like, oh, shit, he has succeeded at this.
Well, yeah, you got to have your franchise.
And then it's maybe left in the hands of AI. Like, as Cassis is dying, he hits the button that gives it.
Yeah. Just think if Rambo had died in First Blood like Kirk Douglas wanted him to, there would have been no 2, 3, 4.
And that's a shame. So I don't have a title for it, but you know, it was an idea. You know, just like hacking the president, hacking somebody of high stat, and just like literally
President
controlling
hack.
it. And it's like Manchurian Candidate, right?
Yeah.
It's like other things that have been done, but this is just more literal. Like it could be a physical implant. Like whatever, but I like the idea that he's researching something to save, you know, his son. It's corrupted, or his son dies in the process, and then he takes this and goes, "Well, I'm gonna fucking do this now."
We'd have to think about a title because there's a lot of depth there. We can't just go President Hack or something like that. We gotta get a title that absorbs all that depth that you're referring to.
Well, you know, thank you for saying that. I think that's really nice of you, and it's like it's doable. It's sellable. All right, so we just put our 2 movies out into the universe when this drops, and so this was a fun exercise. If people want us to do it more,
come out like a birth squirt. I think it's just gonna right out there.
And speaking of birth squirting, we are going to, and we're happy to be renewed for a 2nd season. So we're going to keep going.
Renewed by us.
No, nobody needs to know, but so. We are first in a new space, so we talk about this in season 2. We are in the Lunchroom Studio,
like New Kids on the Block,
and very happy to be in a space.
We have gone indie. Yeah. We have our own equipment
in our indie
our own
undies.
space.
We have to make sure we don't
indie
lose
undies.
That.
What was the line for it? Because I said
they're great. I don't know.
No, we had an underwear line for our indie.
That was years ago.
Yeah, that was
At this point.
10 fucking minutes ago,
That
Todd.
was years ago, Todd.
I know we
Lifetimes.
stopped the topic, you know, after one sentence and like, what were we talking about?
Well, we are very appreciative to be able to do this, and we appreciate you, Chris, for listening. Anybody else who may be accidentally listening or intentionally, we really appreciate
the folks that made the requests in season 1.
That
we
is
loved,
awesome.
We love those
That was
both.
great.
Yeah, I think 2 come to mind for sure. It was Perfume and Barbarian. And we loved both those movies, and it was a lot of fun. And hopefully you enjoy the episodes, and it brings some joy or distraction into your life, whichever, you know, you're at the gym or you're doing whatever. And I like to just lay it all out there, you know. You like to be a little more private.
Lay it all out there.
I like to just, you know, like, hey.
I do like to envision where people are listening on the show. If you're at the gym, that is great.
That's
if
my
you
legs
are,
shaking your computer, by the way.
If you're doing laundry, if you're doing I hate dishes, everybody. I'm with you. They're the worst. They all just get dirty the next day. Whatever you're doing.
Baby, you can drive my car.
But we have
and listen to the podcast.
Started recording for season 2, a little insight. So we are going to move towards a weekly release schedule. Weekly.
You want what? You're going to do weekly.
I guess we are not. We are really impromptu here.
Yeah. Well, we'll
have to go back to the board of directors and figure out how the minutes
first
ended,
and the 15th is what we had done, and if we switch to weekly, you'll know it right away.
Yeah. So we'll get our shit together eventually, or not. Maybe this is this is charming and neat, because you never know what we're gonna do, but we love to do it.
Yeah,
for
we don't even know.
Those of you who are listening, and we're very, very thankful to be able to do it. Again, we've recorded some super fun episodes. I think we've got a lineup already of super fun movies and interesting ones, already some unique surprises. And I think a little some great quality. I've gotten a better handle on the clip quality, so you can look forward to better quality in our clips. Thank you, Shane, and anybody else who gave feedback on that. So we're making some moves
Chris brought that up as well.
to make
I
it
can't
better.
hear your movie clips; they suck. So we fixed that.
God, yeah, hopefully. Our email remains the same, alittleindependentpodcast@gmail.com. And please reach out to us with your suggestions. And we do ask Todd alluded to the fact that we had been at a Comic-Con, and we do ask a question in the communities where we are, what's the weirdest movie that you know? And I have noted.
That is your question.
Okay, see, Todd is stepping away from it. And
well, it's brilliant because it's deer in the headlights. I freeze. I'm like, what?
I'm
and then
sharing
every
this
movie
with
you've ever
our
watched starts
listening-
flooding into your head.
our listening audience, because I think I may have to revise it. And what's a better
That's your
question?
thing.
I just want to get to the heart of, what's weird to you. What's an obscure movie that you are just dying to
What's
to
your
share?
favorite indie movie?
I think people have been sharing some wild stuff. So I get some really good. But I feel bad when people feel pressure to say something really
Right.
weird.
Well, it's a way to get other material,
The
right?
Big Lebowski is a perfectly fine answer to that is the weirdest movie you know. So if anybody has any thoughts on helping me out with that, again, alittleindependentpodcast@gmail.com will help us engage in the community better, because we want to do that. We want to hear from the makers of these films, anybody who's been in these films. So season 1, season 2. Please connect with us and share your stories, and we will synthesize those in the best ways we
Like
can.
you said, even if you were an extra walking by and you go into the Porta-John and use it and you saw something
We'll
on the
take
set,
it.
we
We'll
will
take it, please,
We'll
please.
bring it to us.
And having said that, again, a lot of things that hopefully you like about the show will not change. So we still find wild reviews. We still agitate each other. Todd really gets into his note taking. So please get excited about season 2 just to see the new drinking games and how reinforced the classic drinking games have become.
Ryan loves that. So he loves the sound of a old school phone hanging up. He loves the sound of what, doorknobs? Wasn't that another one?
Doors closing and things too.
And
yeah.
then his newest one is me flipping through my pages frantically.
You can hear sweat hitting
when
the
he
pages.
is, and I'm trying to find out where he's at in my notes.
He just forgets
Good stuff.
He forgets.
Well, I try to engage with you. I try to get with those baby browns to my baby blues, and then I don't know where I'm at in my notes, and I get a little bit, like, okay.
We told you we're lucky to be able to do this, and
we love
again,
doing this.
we're lucky that anybody listens and engages with us. So truly, thank you. And another thing that does not change in season 2 is this. Hey, Todd.
Ryan, always remember. No, take time each. We're working on this. Take time each day to tune your instrument. Yes, Ryan.
We'll what? All right.
I know we're working it out. I say yes, Ryan, and you say,
Hey, Todd.
yes, Ryan.
We'll always have
Monty Doro.
Who are those guys?
Who are those guys? You'll love it. It's just a little
Love it. It's just as little independent. It's gonna be. You're about to say.
You'll love it. It's just a little independent. You're gonna love it. It's just a little independent. Okay.
We're tense. Yeah, we're two or
Yeah.
two. We're like you'll love it. It's just as little independent. Like it's just
Like I'm
little
introducing a
independent.
movie to you.
Like you're about to.
Oh. All right. Yeah.
Just as little independent.